Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jackie, and today we're going to talk about balanced living, what balanced living is, and how you can accomplish it. First off, let's talk about balanced living. What is it, and how can you achieve it? Creating a balanced life means making time for the things you have to do, as well as the things you want to do. You have the power to create harmony between your responsibilities and finding time daily to do things that bring you pleasure, personal fulfillment, and rejuvenation. For me, a balanced life means to wake up in the morning feeling happy and ready to go work and not feeling the pressure to work long hours. It is making sure that you divide your time between your job, your loved ones, and your other extracurricular activities and hobbies. So how do we achieve balanced living? Alright everyone, so now that we know what balanced living is, let's talk about ways that you can actually accomplish this type of lifestyle. Now, it's not as complicated as you may think. Some people think you have to be superwoman. Of course, that's so unattainable. No one can do everything at once and be perfect at everything. So that's why I like thinking about jobs and careers in terms of balanced living, because a lot of our life is spent at work. We're in the office 8 hours a day or wherever you work, and because it's such a big part of our life, we really want to try to find a job or a career that really fits with the lifestyle that we want, especially if you want more of a balanced life. So that's why I did a little bit of research and tried to find some jobs that really can give you a balanced life, a job that doesn't cause too much stress on your personal life, and jobs that do not make you feel as burnt out as you usually would be. So these jobs that I actually researched and talked more about with other people are jobs that can fit anyone. I have jobs where you need degrees, jobs where you do not need degrees, some jobs that require certificates, and just normal everyday jobs that you can get with experience. So this is for you all out there that just really want more of a life where you can really, spend time nourishing your personal life with your family, with your friends, do your hobbies, do the things that you love, and not feel like work takes up most of your life. Because at the end of the day, life isn't all about work. On your last days of life, you won't look back and remember all the hours that you worked, but you may remember all the memories with your friends, your loved ones, doing the most exciting things. So here are the jobs. Alright, so for these first sets of jobs, you might need a degree or an associate's degree in order to get these kinds of jobs, but here they are right now. So there are a few people in my family who work for the school district. This could be a school district in your county. Some of these positions include being a licensed vocational nurse and also working in the HR office. And when you work for a school district, you actually get a lot of really great benefits. So one of my cousins is a school nurse, so she works with a lot of kids with special needs, kids with diabetes, and so she specifically works with those kids, and she loves the job. It's not as stressful as being a nurse working in a hospital, being an RN or a nurse practitioner. Of course, you still have to learn so much, and it's such a fulfilling job, but the best thing is that she only has to work during school hours, which is 7 to 3. She gets all the vacations that the kids get, and when you work for the district, you get amazing benefits. You're gonna be set for life pretty much. You get a lot of vacation hours, especially during the summertime, and honestly, my cousin has a really great work-life balance. She's always out with family, she's traveling a lot, she's really enjoying life, and yet she still has a stable job and a stable income, which I love. So that's why if you really cherish family time and you really want to make time for other things in life, why not try working for the school district? If you are studying to be a nurse, and to be an LVN, you will at least need your associate's degree. Now, again, with the school district, I have someone in the family who does HR for a school district as well. And so with that, he gets amazing benefits. He has a lot of vacation hours, and it's just a normal Monday to Friday kind of job. You work from 9 to 5, you're working all day, but then you still have time to come home, be with the family, and you do not have to work weekends, which is a plus. So if you still want that full-time kind of job, but still have time to go home, leave all that work behind, have a wonderful weekend, why not study psychology and work in HR in a school district someday? So that's why I really highly recommend working for a school district, or maybe even working for a government kind of job. Alright, so the next job is something that my friend has here on YouTube. Her name is It's Faith Time, and she is a recreational therapist. Now, in the National Council for Therapeutic Recreation Certification, It says that recreational therapy, also known as therapeutic recreation, is a systematic process that utilizes recreation and other activity-based interventions to address the assessed needs of individuals with illnesses and or disabling conditions as a means to psychological and physical health, recovery, and well-being. So it sounds like a fun job, and it might be a little bit different because Faith is actually from Canada, so it might be a different role. So here is a clip of her explaining what she does and how she still has time to do her hobbies and love life.
Hi, my name is Faith, and as a recreation therapist, I feel like I have the opportunity to live a more healthy and balanced lifestyle because not only do I get to do lots of fun things such as painting, archery tag, or bouldering throughout the week, I also really have the opportunity to learn in depth about why it's important to have self-care and boundaries and alone time and self-compassion, all of those good things. And not only do I have a deep understanding of it, I really get to see it live out in the lives of my clients, and in return, I get inspired to practice this myself. And that's something I love so much about my job.
Alright, so the next two careers are more in the creative field, and the first one is working as a social media coordinator or manager for a small company or business, and you can actually have a pretty stable job with this specific career. I found this girl on TikTok, and she explains more about working on social media, and I actually found it quite inspiring to hear how she's working in social media and making money out of it, because what are the times now, guys? Everyone knows how to work a social media account for the most part, and it's such a big part of, you know, how this world works, advertising, marketing. So here's the video.
So if you are going to go into freelance for social media, this is the route I took. There's so many different routes you can take, but this is from my perspective. So I did a portfolio and I showcased the platform that I used to run, which was my university school page. And I used screenshots of the page. I used the designs that I've created, the pictures that I took, the Instagram stories, and the campaigns that I successfully worked on. And I put it all into, you can use Canva and search up like social media portfolio and put it all into Canva. Make sure you have the analytics and the numbers of how the page grew and how what impact you made. And then after I did that, I went on to local businesses in my neighborhood and I showed them my portfolio and I created rates. So for example, one package would be 3 posts per week, and I would reply to messages and I would go in and take pictures for you and post them on the account, and that would be like a package of $75, whatever. This is not a real thing, but I'm just showing an example. And so you create packages and then you pitch it to them and you're like, this is what I can do, these are the packages I can offer you, let me know if you're interested. And I pitched to a bunch of different places before I got my first client, and then from there that first client recommended me to another client and then recommended me to another client, and that's how I was able to freelance. And I started this during the pandemic because I didn't have work. And one thing that actually worked for me was going in person and pitching myself to them, because I knew I wanted to work with small Latino or POC owned businesses, and that's what helped me out. And even if you don't have experience in social media, I think you should start by telling like a club that you're in, whatever, hey, I can run the social media account, build it up, and then that will be a part of your portfolio.
Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome because I also do something similar to her, where I work for just 2 small businesses and I work on their social media accounts. I make websites for them as well as like flyers and advertising content for them, and it's pretty fun. It's a side thing, and if you want to make it more full-time, you can, and plus you can really work on your own schedule, your own hours, and I feel like it's a more flexible kind of job as well. So definitely look into that if you want more of a balanced life. Alright, so this next job is something that's also very creative. My friend on YouTube, her name is Nicole Obier. She has this job. She is a freelancer and she writes for different companies as well. So she will explain more about this career.
Hi, my name is Nicole and I have a bachelor's degree in education, major in preschool. I actually took my degree in the Philippines because I am a Filipina. But fun fact, I am not a teacher. I did not want to be a teacher, and I did not realize that until I was in my 2nd year in college. And now that I am in the United States, I am married and I am a content creator and aspiring copywriter. I make YouTube videos, and what I love about YouTube, since it's my own channel, I get to create videos based on what interests me or based on what I'm doing. If my husband and I are traveling, I can just make videos about that. So that is the flexibility that comes with having a YouTube channel. While as a copywriter, that's kind of more structured because I work with companies and they have deadlines, they have their specific bullet points as to how they want their projects to be done. By the way, in case you're wondering what a copywriter is, we're like ghostwriters. We write blogs for companies, landing pages, about pages, and product descriptions. So even with that kind of structure, I still have the time, especially in the mornings, because mornings are important to me to do my yoga and do my morning routine. I still have the chance to do that. So how my day looks like is I have the time for myself from 6 to 11 a.m. Freelancing and being your own boss doesn't necessarily mean working less time. Sometimes it means working more than 9 hours a day. That's just something I feel I should throw out there. But as long as you love doing it and as long as you enjoy it, that's important. But what I would say is that you should eventually master your time. Set a time specific only to working and then a time specific to yourself. And I am trying to learn everything I want to learn when it comes to copywriting and just trying to be the best at it. But I love that I get to work from home and I have the flexibility to take a break whenever I need to, and I have the ability to, tell the companies when I feel I'd be able to finish the project. But I make sure that I don't spend too much time at a particular project, so yeah.
Alright, there are so many other jobs out there. My best friend actually works for this non-profit company. She works part-time, so she still has time to enjoy life. And I see her on the weekend, she's out in the water on the boat with her husband. She has time to cook, to do a lot of things with her family. She lives in New Zealand as well, so life there may be a little bit different as well. I know they have way more vacation hours, which is awesome. But I'll put the description of her job here because I'm not quite sure what she does, but it seems like she has a really balanced life. And so now we're going to talk about jobs where you do not need a college degree, and I find this actually really eye-opening because you can succeed even without a degree. I have to tell you this because they will not tell you this in high school. And no matter what you do, as long as you put your mind to it and you know what your goals are and your dreams and you have a lot of ambition, if you live a stable life, you can find a lot of success. So these are also some career options for you as well. And if you guys also have specific careers that still give you a lot of freedoms in life, comment them down below because I'd love to know more about it. Alright, so the next jobs are actually in the spa industry, and that is being a massage therapist and an esthetician. And these jobs are close to my heart because I do work in the spa industry. I'm a massage therapist, and I have to say you can make really great money and work less hours. I don't work typically 40 hours a week because that is too much for my body specifically. However, I still have an income of making 40 hours a week. So I love what I do. I still have time to be with my family, with my friends. I still have time to have days off like this where I'm filming my YouTube videos and much more. I absolutely love it. Also, with being an esthetician, you can even make more money because their services cost a lot more. Some facials cost around $200+, so it's a great job to be in. Plus, if you love skincare, if you love beauty, great field to work in. I've always wanted to be an esthetician ever since out of high school, but I didn't get to really be in this path until now, but that's okay. It's a great field, and also you do not have to go to school for as long. My schooling was only around 11 months as well, so schooling is a lot shorter, it's less expensive, and you can still make a great income. Alright, we're back in the room, and the next job is being a doula. Now, a doula is someone that helps a pregnant mother give birth, more specifically in a natural sense, I think. But here is a TikTok explaining what a doula is.
So birth doulas we are not medical professionals. We are not the same as a midwife. So midwives, doctors, nurses, they handle everything medical for you. We don't do anything medical at all. I always tell families I handle everything from the waist up. So some things that I do as your birth doula. I help you write your birth plan. You and I and your partner, we all sit down and we have a very lengthy discussion. I have a whole questionnaire sheet that we all go over, and we have a full conversation about your wants, your desires, your needs. We discuss things even down to the lighting in the room you're having your baby in. So if you want dim lighting or bright lighting, I got you. I make it happen. I help you pack your hospital bag. The reason I do that is because when I'm going to the hospital with you, I would like to know where everything is. That way, when you're asking for that specific pair of socks that's really going to bring you comfort right at that moment, I know exactly where it is. And I'm also the one that's running errands in the hospital. That way your partner can stay with you and not miss a thing. There is so much I could go on and on about what I do as a birth doula, but that is pretty much it in a nutshell. Let me know if you have any more questions.
So my cousin is a nurse, and she actually said that doulas make pretty good money as well. And also it's more of like an entrepreneurial kind of job where you have your own clients, have your own little like doula business. So you do get to make your own schedule, have your own hours. It is more of a flexible kind of job depending on how many clients you have. And plus it's so fulfilling. You get to help a pregnant mother and, you know, build relationships with that family. So it's a great job to have. And also, this girl over here on TikTok, she's actually a housewife. So she mostly works at home. She manages her home. However, she still has time to be a doula. And then she also has time to be with her family and do all of that. So definitely a job if you want to have a balanced life as well, or even be a housewife, right? All right, the next job is being a dental hygienist. Now this is also a great job with amazing pay, and you don't have to go to school that long, and you know, you work regular 9 to 5 hours whenever the dentist office is open. So you're still pursuing a kind of education after high school. However, it doesn't take that long to get your license or your certification in dental hygiene. For jobs like this, you'll definitely have a good schedule. You won't be as burnt out, and you'll still have a balanced life. So I'd also look into being a dental hygienist as well. All right, so for the next jobs, it is not having a degree, anything like that. And so for the first job, it is being a receptionist of some sort, whether that be at a dentist office or whether it be working for a real estate office. Those kinds of jobs, you know, you will work a normal Monday to Friday kind of job. Also even working in medical offices, like working at the front desk of Kaiser, things like that, where they'll still have good benefits and possibly good pay, I'm not too sure. But you'll have a balanced life, you'll have more time for yourself. And those types of jobs are great for part-time as well, because it's just less stressful when you're working part-time in general. And so there are many jobs out there where you can work from home and just have a normal 9 to 5 type of schedule and just enjoy, you know, just enjoy life. Leave the work at work and then go home to just whatever you want to come home to, and just forget about work when you're gone. But yeah, those were all the jobs that I have discovered and researched and found through friends, family, searching on TikTok videos, things like that. Another great tip for balanced living when it comes to work is working close to home, or at least from home. I found that working like in the city, kind of working far, that causes long commute hours, and when you are commuting for a long time, woo, that can make you burnt out just sitting in the car. So I recommend working close to home if you can. If you can't, completely fine. But it does help when you don't have to drive such a long time to go to work. That is the last tip I had for you all. So again, balanced living does really depend on what kind of job or career you have. I'm 29 now, and you know, when I was younger, when I was in my early 20s, I thought it was just the best thing ever to have this like high status type of job where I worked like 50 to 80 hours a week and made that money, that hustle, and just tried to make everyone proud of me. But as I grew older, and now I'm 29, my last year in my 20s, I realized that the most important thing is, of course, like you still want stability, at least for me. You still want that stability, but you also just want to have a job you truly enjoy, you actually love doing, you're not waking up every single day being burnt out, and a job where you can still, most importantly, just have time to just live life, do what you love, have time for your hobbies, because you know, life is meant to be enjoyed. Am I right? It truly is. With this channel, I want you all to just find time to enjoy life and have a balanced life. And I do share my love for massage therapy because it's the type of job that I actually am passionate about, and I love helping people, and I want to help you all as well. Find a job you love so that you can live a balanced and healthy lifestyle. So I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, comment down below if you know any other jobs out there that have given you time to really enjoy life. I want to know jobs that really have given you balanced life, not only for me, but other people out there who are searching on what to do in life, what jobs that they should have in the future, especially those out of high school and college that are just trying to figure the next steps of life out. So I love you all so much. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
I thought it would be like poetry, that feeling of when eyes meet.